Hello and welcome back to Tactolos. My name is Shibu and this is the review of Shaka Ilembe Season 2, Episode 9. We have so much to discuss. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into it. We have made it to the war that has been brewing since Season 1. We finally get to see a showdown between the Zulu people led by King Shaka and the Ndwandwe people led by Prince Nomahlanjana. With all of the military victories that Shaka has had so far, you would think that there would be much more confidence in his ability to win this war. But no, for some reason, Shaka is still being treated like an underdog. First by King Regent Mondisa, who refuses to send Mthetwa warriors to go and support Shaka in this war. Even though Shaka saved Oyengweni from being captured by the Ndwandwe army, Mondisa still doubts Shaka's loyalty to the Mthetwa people, and he hopes that Zwide will crush him. Secondly, it's King Phakathwayo who believes that Shaka is going to lose this war. And because of this, he thinks that he's in a position to have Shaka pledge his loyalty to him just to get his support. Knowing the relationship that Shaka and Phakathwayo have had in the past, Shaka will definitely not take this lightly. Even less so the disrespect that Phakathwayo gave to Unandi when he made a pass at her. Third on the list of unbelievers is of course Zwide and Nomahlanjana. These guys underestimated Shaka so much in this episode. I mean, the entire time leading up to the battle, they behave as if they've already won this war. Even worse when they find out that the Mthetwa army will not be joining Shaka. Zwide is so sure of this victory that he even appoints an inexperienced Nomahlanjana to lead the army instead of Soshangane. A critical mistake. This sea of doubt in Shaka's abilities stems from the fact that the Mthetwas will not be joining the fight. I mean, even Umqomboli, I hope I said that right, but even Umqomboli, who has witnessed Shaka's military genius firsthand, was doubting if they can win. All of these people believe that Shaka is weaker and vulnerable without Dingiswayo and the Mthetwa army. But Shaka shut up all of his haters because in this episode, he once again proved his military genius and implemented some very effective strategies to win the first battle against the Ndwandwes. There's 3 that I want to highlight. Number 1, preparation is key. Shaka marched 2 days ahead of the Ndwandwe army to scout and study the terrain, allowing him to choose a battleground that would be advantageous for him. Number 2, using the terrain. Shaka chose a river as the battlefront. The specific area he chose was where the riverbed was shallowest, making it the only place where the Ndwandwe army can cross. This created a bottleneck that prevented the Ndwandwe army from attacking all at once, which meant that Shaka could fight the Ndwandwe army in smaller groups. Shaka's army also fought on higher ground, which put them in a strategic position to throw spears and push rocks downhill. By doing this, they were able to overwhelm and demoralize the Ndwandwe army. That's how Shaka used the terrain to his advantage and turned the landscape into a weapon. Number 3, divide and conquer. Shaka managed to split up the Ndwandwe army by luring part of the army away with cattle. The Ndwandwe army is huge, so by breaking it up, Shaka is able to fight the Ndwandwe army in manageable pieces, increasing the chances of a victory. And that's how Shaka was able to secure a victory in this first battle against the Ndwandwes. Not only did he do that, he also hit Zwide where it hurts by killing 5 of his sons. Sons that Zwide took so much pride in. But that's the problem. His pride. His pride made him choose an inexperienced Nomahlanjana who lacked any strategies aside from mindlessly attacking to lead his army. And that's because Zwide wanted one of his sons to have the glory of winning this war against Shaka. Zwide's pride made him shut down any voices that suggested that they need to plan and strategize, and he was doing that just to protect his son Nomahlanjana. I mean, Qicha even warned Zwide that Shaka is a formidable enemy that has new and unfamiliar strategies. But even knowing this, Zwide still allowed Nomahlanjana to lead his army without a plan in place. This pride ultimately cost him the lives of his precious sons. Over and above all of this, there's really so many reasons why the Ndwandwe people were defeated in this battle. If it's not Goloza taking revenge on Nomahlanjana by hiding his visions from Zwide and allowing him to march into battle blindly, then it's Umzilikazi who joins Shaka to avenge the death of his fathers at the hands of Zwide. The Ndwandwe people have so much blood on their hands, and in the words of Sikunyana, if you live by killing, then you end up dead. The episode ends with Zwide grieving the death of his sons and swearing to make Shaka pay, indicating that the war is not over. I'm hoping to see a lot more action on the battlefield in episode 10, but we'll just have to wait and see. Other notable things that happened in this episode is firstly that it's quite ironic and almost comical to be that Sikunyana is the son that survives and might be the one to take over the throne. I didn't see that one coming. And secondly, we see Unongila at the camp, the army camp. So he's back from the Xhosa lands, and that's developing all on its own in the background. And lastly, sadly, Liana's brother Unyembezi dies in battle. That was not nice to see. But yeah, it was another great episode. And I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record because I cannot wait to see what happens in the next episode. I will see you next week for the review of episode 10. Until then, bye. Oh, what the hell teleprompter it's Edna. I'm done with you. Whack. I'm back to Pectola. What's going on with my voice? But no, for some reason. King Regent. Because he ain't king. Army. Even Mkomboli. And that's how you had it. You just had to go and ruin it. Wow. I'm at a pushing. Push to stay. Advantages. Amen. Correct my English if it's wrong. Yeah? Am I saying that right? Yo. Cut. Why there's weird people? Wow. Am I imagining things?